Look at where we are. Beautiful sandy island. It's gorgeous. Here for a couple of days. We're gonna go swimming here later, snorkeling over there. It's beautiful. And look what Dave is working on. All right.
Hi there.
Dave.
So today, because we have a couple days off, it's time to re-lubricate the winches. I noticed when we were sailing down here, when we hauled on it very quickly, it was squawking. That tells me it's dry. So I have two winches we'll do at the front here. So the first thing you do is get a flat screwdriver, and if you line it down here and get it, you loosen everything off, like that, and then this thing lifts up. Now, over on this side, I have one already lifted off, and I have the winch there. Now, I'm going to remind you, I got a nice Island Water World t-shirt, because this is a dirty job. I got it from St. Martin, and I highly recommend that store. Great people. Renee runs it, and great people. Anyways, so up there too, I purchased the rebuild kit, which I rebuilt these a couple years ago. However, now I just need to lubricate it. So I pulled this off. It's sitting back here on the winch.
Okay.
All it is just the simple gears there.
That's
we will
just
do
the
some
cover?
lubricant. Yeah, that's the cover. We will do some lubricant around here. This is the self-tailer here, and this is the collar. This, I believe, is a number 40 Harken. In the kit that you'll see back here, there is grease. This is only for the gears. It is not for the pawls, which I'll show you in here. It is not for the bearings. That is what this oil is. Or sorry, it is for the bearings. This oil then is for the pawls. So again, the grease is for the gears in here and the bearings, which I'll show you as we go forward. There is some spare pawls here. As I said, I rebuilt these a couple years ago. They're in fine shape. You look for chips in that. There's no chips, so I'm just going to reuse the pawls. This is what gives you the clicking sound in the winch. So up here, we got a part here. So what we have, it's a 2-speed, so that's what these gears here are for. You pull the pins out like so. This gear comes out. There's a washer underneath. And you pull this pin out here.
You see?
Yep. And this gear comes out. If you look underneath there, that's the gears that runs. It's just loose here, which we will lubricate. This here is a simple gear, part of the 2-speed operation. I'm not going to get into how it works, just how we lubricate it. And this here, that's the pawls you see down here. This is the ones we lubricate. They come apart. They're the ones that click when you turn it one way. Let's get it back on here. It clicks and then holds it when you turn it the other way. So for this motor here, I just simply wipe it down, any grease off. I've already wiped down a certain part of this here and clean it up as best we could right now. Let's just get our tissue here. So we wipe this all down, any dirt and what have you. And then we take this and we're going to lubricate this part here. And these gears are all what the lubricant's for. And these bearings here is what the grease is for. So these pins just hold in place, as you notice when I pulled them out. So let me just oil everything up now.
So that's the oil.
This is the oil here, so I just simply, not a whole lot, but just simply make sure that there is some oil on here. And make sure this is working here, this is working here. We should just clean these teeth out as well. Might need a little flat screwdriver for this. Anyways, let's do this. We do this hard, so I'm going to take a pause here and I'm going to clean this all out. You don't need to watch that. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Come back. Okay, so we're just going to lubricate these, and it's better to lubricate less and more often than to put too much in here. So I'm just going to give a couple dabs here. I've already had this apart and lubricate inside, so there's more than enough oil here for that area. Now, and I've also cleaned the gears all up. Now we slide in here like so. We have this washer. I found the easiest is to lift this up with this pin here that we're going to drop it in place here. And then we're going to slide this until that pin, use a little flat screwdriver. That pin comes until it connects. Let's see if we can do it here. There's always a bit of a pain getting this. There it goes, right in there. So now that washer, you can't remember or forget that. The next one goes in here like so, and it just fits in. And again, we're going to lubricate this a little bit here on each side. Slide it down through like so. There's a little flat part there. You turn it around so it locks in place. And before I forget, let's lubricate this. Like so. All right, now we're going to get this grease out here. And this grease is for the bearings and the gears. I'm just going to, again, put a little bit on here. It'll work its way in. I don't put them in all the teeth. So it will. Turn it. There we go. Bit more here. I'm going to say it's best not to go overboard. The grease on here will then intermingle with the gear on the actual winch. It's over there. There. That should be lots right there. And these ones, you're going to slide them all off. Just going to set over here. Put some on here. Go there. There. And again, you don't have to go overboard. Work it in. This reminds me of auto shop back when I was in high school. We worked the bearings in, and we used to do it right in our palm of our hand, but this should be good. You work that in here, and it's very dirty. So I use a old cloth that can be thrown out to sort of keep things clean, and then wipe up immediately after. Keep everyone on the boat happy that way. Wouldn't you agree, Jack?
Absolutely.
I couldn't think of a better workshop to be working in than here overlooking Sandy Island in the Grenadiers. We're from Canada. I understand they're having a snowstorm there today. So I wish my family back home and my friends back home safe getting through that snowstorm. But it does seem like a million miles away down here. There, we got that done. Put that back on along with this palm oil or olive oil. And just before, I want to show you something here. I did have another gear apart. So this is what can happen. These were replaced. I looked at them. Those are good square edges, so I'm not worried about that spring. But look at this one. This one broke. So what I'm going to do here, as I say, I do have another one apart here over here, which I'll be building second. Is I just simply take this off, and there's a spring right there. You can see it, it's broke. All right, so fortunately the kit comes with extra springs. Little unit here. That spring goes in like so, and then we got to drop it into place. So if you look, oh, it's hard to see, but it'll only fit one way. I guess that's the best way of saying it. So there, we got that going. Now we got to drop this into here like so. Hold this out, and then use this screwdriver just like so to bring it around and snapped in place. Now we got them both working.
Perfect.
Okay. All right, I'll lubricate this all later. Let's go back now and let's finish off the installation of this unit here with the other two parts here. Okay. Very easy to do. This is all lubricated. The gears are lubricated. This here will pick up the lubrication from down below there. Just like so. And then the key is here, this is the self-tailing winch. You want it in such a way that it will self-tail when you're standing back here to pull the line. So I like doing it on about a 45-degree angle to the, let me get it here. Whoop. Oh, there we go. So that when you're pulling back on a 45-degree angle, it's working okay. I'm just going to change it one slot here. Done. And this one here has got a screwdriver in it, or screw in it. Get the driver on. You can put this under tension of a line and tighten that even more. But right now, for this purpose, we're good. Clean up. Again, keep everybody happy, and there you have it. Thank you again from Sandy Island, Carriacou, let me see, Grenada.